Good, how are you doing? Morning. Welcome, hockey fans, to the Rochester Ice Center, rink number 3, home of the St. John Fisher girls team. What do they call it? What are the Fisher? Fisher fishing? Yeah, I'm just not remembering it right now. Oh, Cardinals. St. John Fisher Cardinals. That's it. I knew I'd get it. Today in this game, we have the visiting team in there, black and orange. Starting off this first period, going from right to left, the Rome Grizzlies, 16U girls, tournament bound tier 2 team versus the home team in white, going from left to right, 16U girls tier 2 tournament bound, led by head coach Stephen Schufelt, the Rochester Junior Americans. And those girls are huddling around their goaltender and the crease for spirit and support. And looks like pre-game ritual just about going on. Rochester ready. Rome huddling up. Last words of advice from their head coach, Steve Zizzo. In net for Rome, number 85, Jillian King. And in goal for Rochester, number 35, Marin Kemp. Officials appear to be ready. I'll find out my right perspective here for this awkward rink. Netting. I feel very safe here. This is the thickest netting I've seen in a rink in a long time. Rochester wins that faceoff. Gadsden takes this puck over to the boards. Dan-Dalin penetrates into the offensive zone, brings this puck into the neutral zone. Back behind in the trapezoid, Taylor Ames takes that puck away from Estelle. Gets this puck up to Liana Harding. And this puck tried to get dumped in. Stopped by Lucy Sykes. Nice catch there as Sykes returns this puck into the neutral zone. Battle ensues. Puck leaks across. Taylor Ames grabs it, feeds this forward for Lana Harding. Harding trying to dump this in. Estelle Dallin over to pick that puck up. Returns it back into the neutral zone. There, though, Josie Goodenough plays this puck back. She's got Dadson on her. Bella shot save. Made Jillian King rebound. And missed by Wags. Holding this puck in, though, is Dadson. Bella around on the right side. Centering pass. Wags misses. Fans on the open net 1T. Backhander goes wide of the net, and Rome brings this puck out. Liana Harding hits the center line, dumps that puck in. She goes off for her line change. This puck comes all the way back for Riley Smith. Riley grabs this, tries speeding this up for Schaefer. Ends up hitting the skate of Emily Conway and comes back now holding this in for D. Olivia True takes the shot, save made. Marin Kemp. Schaefer digging this out in the far corner, trying to fling this up blindly up along the boards. Gian Vecchio trying to get there in time and not able to. Comes back to Kleinhans. Kleinhans over to Smith. Smith trying to feed this out. Gives it right to Emma Blake. Blake wrapped up, though, immediately. Duffy comes back, picks this puck up, and takes it to the far corner. And trying to skate that out, runs right into Sophia Renzi. Kelsey Schaefer back in the corner. Feeding this around. Renzi steals the puck from her, but coming back, Dadson. Little pick move. And now this puck comes out. Dadson, Duffy. That's Duffy, excuse me. Lets that puck slide to Smith. Riley feeds this up to Stella. Stella brings this ahead, tries to feed Gian Vecchio. Gets denied by Sophia Renzi. Rome tried to dump that puck in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was too many players on the ice right there for Rochester. Apparently, see nothing, say nothing. Taylor Ames is attacked by Kincaid. Puck comes out, though. Good job by Taylor. Able to feed that puck over to Mia Crot. No, sorry, that's Josie Goodenough. Dumps that in, goes after it. Abigail Narrow Price battling for that puck for Rome. Puck grab by Emily Mertz. Mertz feeds this up to Courier, and Lacey fires this across the ice. Kincaid stepping up, trying to bring this into the O-zone. Doesn't get very far. Denied by Josie Goodenough. This puck goes all the way down. Prokop's going after it, and that's going to be an icing We'll have a face-off in the Rome end of the arena. After 3 minutes of play, we are scoreless here on rink number 3 at the Rochester Ice Center. Face-off goes deep into the Rome zone. Olivia True sends us behind her goal for Sophia Renzi. Renzi misses it. Puck passed up for Shuey at the point. Shuey trying to feed this back in, comes back to her. Lexi able to battle for that puck long enough for Vivian Kincaid to come over and feed this puck forward. Comes back to Vivi. To Losi. Brooke trying to get this around to the corner. Brooke trying to go around. Puck stuck between some legs. And Olivia True comes away with this puck. Feeds it up for Mia Cry. Mia on the right side. Going in deep. Mia at shot high over the net. Comes all the way up on the near side at the point position. Brooke Losi able to feed that out into the neutral zone. Turned over. Emma Blake trying to stuff that back in. Losi able to hold it in the neutral zone. Trying to feed this forward. Goes to Renzi. Sophia Renzi passes this across. And this is fed up to Emma Blake. Blake into the offensive end. Nice stick lift by Losi coming over. Emily Conway trying to put this on net. And that's covered up by Maren Kemp for the save. 12:57 remaining in this opening period. It's still a 0-0 game. Each team with only one quality shot on net so far. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Snapping back at it for a moment. Gives it to Mertz. Mertz tries feeding this forward. She's riding on the back of Josie Goodenough. Dallin comes in, picks this puck up. Estelle winds up. Shot low. Save. Jillian King. A nice shot, Estelle. Glad she took it. Coming back the other way. Here's Taylor Ames over the center line, over the blue line. Drop pass for Emily Conway. Shot goes high over the net. Drops down into trapezoid. Ripped around by Abigail Kleinhans. Mertz tried feeding that out. Stolen by Abigail Narrow Price on the far side. Callie Stappenbach using her. Oh, she was leaning on that puck. Got it. And now it goes back to Price. Mertz feeds this forward. And he was caught back there by Sophia Renzi. A little too far ahead of Mertz. Pass to Harper Nappy. Nappy, a little lackadaisical, able to get that puck up and through. Mia Cry sends this all the way down, chases after it. Abigail Kleinhans gets to it first, tries to clear it out. Riley Smith putting some pressure on that puck, and Estelle Dallin takes it away. Goes to the sidewall, trying to outskate Mia Cry, who incidentally is probably her best friend. 11:35 to go after that icing here in the first period. Rochester Ice Center is also home of the 2025 Eastern Regional Champion Rochester Junior Americans NAL team. They play here very often, either on rink number 1 or on this rink here. They switch between them. Make sure you check the schedule. Kids get in for free for all NAL games. There's a shot on net, and Maren Kemp sticks her glove out and snags it out of the air. Schaefer with the faceoff pulls this puck back for Nolan. Brianna sends this around to the far side. This gets turned back by Rome, goes back behind the goal. Nolan there, can't get it. It's taken away by Rome. The centering pass gets deflected away. Picked up on the side, Dadson. Bella feeds this up for Wags. Wags, icing waved off, even though she missed that puck. Wags going back to get it. She really wished she had caught that pass, I'm sure. Wags coming around backhand in the slot. Not Mertz, excuse me. That was. Anyway, Shuey stuffs that puck up. Wags trying to get it. Josie Goodenough snaps this up at the sideboards. Kelsey Schaefer there. Rome trying to drive this puck out, and it comes out off the skates of some Rome players. And now bringing it in or dumping it in is Tegan Hogan. And she's going to go off for her line change. Shuey collects that puck in the trapezoid, trying to pass it around. She's got all wrapped up with Emma Blake. Puck comes out courtesy of Kelsey Schaefer. Schaefer fires this out. It leaks its way into the neutral zone. Wags, soft pass to Dadson. Bella coming over, not able to get that shot off. Puck forced away. Lucy Sykes tried stuffing it in. and it got popped off her stick. Emma Blake in the neutral zone fires that in. That goes on goal, saved by Marin Kemp. Shuey grabs this, rips this around behind the goal. Kincaid trying to pull that out, has that puck taken away. Lucy Sykes coming over for this puck on the near side. Sykes trying to drive that out. Dadson able to get this into the neutral zone, gets turned back by Olivia True. Puck goes in deep. Shuey in after it. Mia Cry behind her. They hug. That's nice. Down goes Emily Conway, feet first into the board. Slippery over there by the faceoff dot, as it usually is. Helena Gianvecchio battling. Kincaid throwing shoulders, trying to get that puck loose, and out it comes for Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio trying to skate wide, gets this puck into the offensive end. Taylor Ames steps over, grabs this puck, and skates it ahead. Passes it up for Emily Conway on the blue line. Conway tries passing this puck across, stolen by Abigail Kleinhans. Kleinhans coming in, shot, high, blocker, save, Taylor Ames. Rebound collected by Josie Goodenough. She tries clearing it. Duffy holds this in, feeds it back over to Gianvecchio in the middle. Dan-Dalin has that puck removed by Taylor Ames. Dan-Dalin falls for Taylor Ames. It's only because she likes her. Puck goes over to the far side. Kincaid stuffing this back in. Kleinhans, I mean. Boy, you see the K and you assume real quickly that one's a Kleinhans, not a Kincaid. Their numbers aren't even close to each other. Dan-Dalin over in the corner, lets that puck go by. Kleinhans there, touches it, stuffs it back into the corner. Centering pass made by Gianvecchio. Nobody there, and that puck gets cleared by Rome, and that's going to be an icing. 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go in this opening period. 0-0 score here on rink number 3 at the Rochester Ice Center. Dan-Dalin taking the face off for Rochester. Puck stolen by Bryn Krul. Krul passes this over for Harper Nappy. Nappy takes this up, and that puck taken away by Courier. Lacey tries getting this out into the neutral zone. Fired back in by Sophia Renzi. Puck out, neutral zone. Olivia True sends it back into the Rochester end. Puck grabbed by Kleinhans. Kleinhans feeds Losi. Losi has this taken away by Tegan Hogan, but Nolan up behind her gives this to Courier. Lacey trying to handle that puck and keep it away from Poole, not able to. Puck is forced in. Shot taken by Tegan Hogan, wide right into the corner and up. Courier able to get this out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles passes this puck over to Tegan Hogan. Hogan gives this to Lascelles. Lascelles not able to stay with it. Lascelles picks it back up. Gets a shot off. Save made by Kemp. And Lascelles is removed by Courier. Everybody oohed and awed, but that's exactly what she's supposed to do. It's called defense. Nobody likes to see a girl fall down, but that's what happens when you push her. Kelsey Schaefer sends this puck over to the boards. Liana Harding battling, not able to keep it in. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Josie Goodenough turns this back in. Remember when you yelled off? Save made. Rebound backhand loose. It's wide of the net. Grabbed by Shuey. She tries clearing it, and clearing it she does. Puck comes back. Tegan Hogan taking her time getting to it. Mertz hustling in the trapezoid. Takes out Tegan. Stepping back, trying to curl around into the slot position. Loses this puck. Rome coming back the other way. Nice job, Lucy Sykes, stealing that puck there. Puck jumped back in up by Rome. Shuey gives it to Sykes. Sykes sends this around to Mertz. Mertz picks this up, drives this puck to the blue line, passes this into the middle for Stappenback. Stappenback reaches out, sends this against the boards. Emily Conway able to turn this back into the neutral zone. Runs into the shoulder of Lucy Sykes. Sykes with it, lines up, shot low, save. Jillian King. Puck swept away into the corner. Sykes goes over to play on it. Not able to keep it. Nobody covering the point for her. And coming down with this puck now, Emily Conway. Conway meets Riley Smith. Smith dislodges that puck, and Wags trying to knock this up. Kincaid back behind the goal, battling against Abigail Narrow-Price. And coming away with this puck is Vivian Kincaid. Fires this forward, stopped by Olivia True along the board. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Sophia Renzi trying to maintain possession, turns it over to Dadson. Dadson brings this into the offensive end, and she loses possession as True takes it into the corner and rips it behind the goal. Wags on the far side at the hash mark, had it for a moment, puck gets turned back. Riley Smith collects this, curls around in her zone. Short pass meant for Dadson's going to be iced. I'll bring the faceoff back down to Marin Kemp's end of the ice. 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in this opening period. We remain tied at 0. Face-off controlled by Rome, pulled back to Taylor Ames at the point. She puts this into the slot. Emma Blake, shot, save, rebound, shot, save, and that puck is swept away by Abigail Kleinheim. Along the boards in front of these people, something's happening. Taylor Ames moves this puck forward. Emma Blake with it, shot, save. Marin Kemp using her belly button to her advantage to hold on to that puck. We've got balloons in the house. Look at that. Gold balloons, red balloons. Hey, where are the other 98? Gianvecchio trying to get this puck past the skate of that Rome player. Everybody's going over to try to get Harper Nappy. Trying to stick her stick in. They pull this by, and grabbing it is Estelle Dallin. Estelle takes us behind her net, passes this to, well, it looked like she passed it to Taylor Ames. Duffy able to get this out. Not enough, though. Josie Goodenough steals this back, tries to firing it forward. Prokop turns it back. Emma Blake dumps it in. Goes off for her team. Duffy touches that into the offensive end. No? Icing? I thought Stella played that at the blue line. I guess I'm mistaken. Hard to tell from here, I guess. I can't see all of you. You turned your balloon into a pom-pom? Do you use magic to turn your balloon into a pom-pom? We've got cheerleaders now. Nah, you want to play hockey. Gianvecchio moves that puck forward, turned over to Olivia True. Snaps this puck in. It goes right to Shuey. Nice catch and displacement. Puck dumped back in by Sophia Renzi. Rome's got it. They checked up on sides pretty darn quickly. I'm not sure these officials are watching the same game I'm watching. Estelle Dallin in the corner, battling for this puck. Lucy Sykes trying to help out, sends this up along the rails for Duffy. Duffy fired his back. Maybe I'm watching the wrong game. What's going on? Liana Harding with the shot, saved Marin Kemp. Rebound picked up Abigail Narrow-Price. She turns this back in for Liana. Lucy Sykes picks this puck up, sends this off the board for Duffy. Stepping up, though, Abigail Narrow-Price takes this puck back into the corner. Narrow-Price feeds this behind the goal, turns, sends this up along the boards for Josie Goodenough. Goodenough goes in at the hash mark, passes back to Cruel. Cruel sends this into the corner. Shuey trying to pick this up, gives this to Duffy. Nice exchange there. Duffy turns, fires it up along the boards. Nobody there except for Josie Goodenough. Estelle Dallin comes over, can't get this away from her former teammate. Estelle used to play with Josie back in house hockey when they were younger, playing on boys' team. Loose puck, Estelle trying to bring it up, and it's knocked away by Gianvecchio, taken by Emma Blake. Blake loses this puck, goes through behind the net, pass back to her. Emma falls down. She tripped over. Oh, it's a goal! Emily Conway scoring the goal. The 14-28. So there was a delayed penalty on Lucy Sykes there for tripping, but that is nullified by the goal. So I do believe that's considered a power play goal for number 16, Emily Conway. of Rome. Time of the goal, 14:28, and Rome leads 1-0. Rome coming back. Tegan Hogan loses that puck. Coming in up from defense is Josie Goodenough. Josie skates his puck in deep in the corner. Tries feeding it up to Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles takes this back behind the goal. Out in front. Loose puck shot. Save by Marin. And she's just going to lay on that puck until the whistle's blown. 1:43 to go in this opening period. A 1-0 Rome lead. Alyssa Lascelles taking the face off against Vivian Kincaid. Oh, don't duck. It's all part of the charm. Riley Smith battling, trying to stuff that puck out. Goes back behind through the trapezoid into the far corner. Leanna Harding for Rome trying to play it. And snapping back. Callie trying to get that puck out. Here it's loose. Rome has it. Pass over to Hogan. Shot goes into the corner. Kleinhans picks it up. Kleinhans fires this hard. Stopped by Rome. Catley snapping back, trying to dig this puck out. Kincaid coming over. Rome throws this towards the goal. Grabbed by Riley Smith. Riley behind her net. Riley fakes that pass. Now she passes it up to Mertz. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Vivian Kincaid picks this puck up, breaks over into the offensive end. Forced into the corner. Nice defense there by Olivia True. And Olivia comes. Is that Olivia? No, it is not. Emily Conway coming away with this puck. Or is it? No, it's Abigail Narrow Price. Boy, I was trying. Shot, save, Marin, loose puck. Marin dives on top of it, and diving on top of Marin is Nolan. Brianna thought it was sleepover time. Face-off won by Rome. Comes back to the point. Fired in the circle. Shot. Oh, dances across the top of the crease against the boards. Isabella Dadson picks this puck up. Fires it across. Misses Wags, and that puck is iced. 19 and a half seconds to go. And we'll have a face-off to the right side of Marin Kemp. Face-off goes into the corner. Mia Cry sends this to the far corner. Grabbed by Rochester, sent back around near side. And this is cleared out into the neutral zone. Wags chasing after it. First one to it, Josie Goodenough. Sends this puck back up to the line. Dadson trying to hold it in. And that'll end the first period. At the end of 1 period of play, it is Rochester 0, Rome 1. Shout out to my sponsors. Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, New York, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown, New York. Dupree Cleaning Services. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. Top Notch Roofing and Construction, serving Oswego County, all points east, west, and south. You can check them out online at topnotchroofingcny.com. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs in the North Country, serving Jefferson counties, all points east, west, and north. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. Check them out on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. If you want to be greenside, you've got to be streamside. And Divots Restaurant and Bar, located in the clubhouse at the Streamside RV Park and Golf Course on Tinker Tavern Road. Cold drinks, great food, and even better friends. Divots Restaurant and Bar. So we're going to switch sides in this second period. Rochester in white will be going from right to left. Rome in black going from left to right. Dan-Dalin in for the faceoff against Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles wins that draw. Rome moves that puck forward, turn back into the neutral zone. They're going to have to check up on sides while this puck is passed out into the neutral zone for Wags. Wags can't get that in. It comes back. Shuey sends this forward for Wags. Wags moves this over into the offensive zone. Pressed up against the boards in front of those people. Puck comes out towards the middle, grabbed by Tegan Hogan. Hogan attacked by Dalin. Hogan still has this puck, moves this ever so slightly into the Rochester end. Wags there to pull this puck out. Skates it out, stolen by Tegan Hogan, and Hogan dumps this back into the Rochester end. Lucy Sykes back to play on that puck. Abigail Narrow Price on her, as is Tegan Hogan. Puck returned to the trapezoid. Sykes back to get it. Backhands this puck up to Wags. Wags gets this around Taylor Ames. Now passes this into the middle for Dalin. Dalin doesn't get that puck. Comes in onside shot. Misses wide left. Puck goes into the corner. Wags comes up high to top of the circle. Can't get that puck. Dadson feeds this back to Kleinhans. Kleinhans over to Riley Smith. Smith just in time gets that puck before Mary McCauley takes it in. Puck turned back, and Rome snaps this across the open ice. Kleinhans grabs it. Kleinhans moves this puck up herself. Abigail takes this in on the left side. Sweeps in, little short side shot off the side of the net. Comes back, grabbed by Taylor Ames. Ames sends this up towards the neutral zone. Wag steps over the blue line to hold that puck in and sends this in deep. Sophia Renzi for Rome chases that down into the far corner. Renzi takes this up along the far side, sends this puck, misses everybody, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring this face-off back down to the Rome's end of the ice and say hello to to Jillian King. Rome coming out with this puck. Emily Conway into the offensive end. Prokop coming over to cut her off. Shot goes wide right. Rome regains possession. Mia Cry passes this over to Emily Conway. Conway fires this puck in. Brianna Nolan behind the net sends this around for Stella Duffy. Duffy looking for somebody to pass to. Sees Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio overskates that puck. Regains positioning, centering pass, and that puck is turned over. Alyssa Lascelles coming down the middle. Lascelles has Tegan Hogan to her right. Lascelles has that puck taken away, forced into the corner. That puck is turned over by Rome. Rochester's Kelsey Schaefer takes that puck, sends it behind the net, and chases after it. Centering pass, and that gets knocked away by Brianna Nolan. Makes its way all the way into the neutral zone. Nice play. Josie Goodenough there to pick this puck up for Rome. Sends this into the Rochester end. Nolan there catches it. Snaps this up for Gianvecchio, but stepping up Sophia Renzi to cut that pass off. It gets turned back. Gianvecchio again, another opportunity. Alyssa Lascelles takes that opportunity away. Schaefer fires this all the way across. Courier going after it in the corner. Sophia Renzi sends this up along the boards. Losi trying to catch this at the hash marks, not able to. Rome coming out. Nice passing back and forth. Moving in. I can't tell who that is for Rome. It's somebody. And it was Bryn Cruel. Bryn Cruel. Shot from the D, knocked down in front, turning and shooting is Abigail Narrow Price. Puck goes wide into the corner. Rome picks it up, stuffed it back in momentarily by Harper Nappy, held in at the point by Taylor Ames. Puck picked up on the far side by Schufelt. Schufelt all the way across the Courier, and she almost cut that off and took it into the slot. That was almost perfection. Instead, it gets turned over. Abigail Narrow Price turns it into a scoring opportunity. Nice save by Marion Kemp. The clapper from the point is saved by Kemp. Puck picked up on the side and cleared out, but caught by Taylor Ames. Ames D-to-D pass, moved up to Emma Blake. Blake brings us over into the offensive zone, passes this over for Emily Conway. Conway shot, save, Kemp. Puck dances across. Schufelt there, sends this over into the corner. Chasing that down is Kincaid. Vivian puts us behind the goal for Lucy Sykes, who passes it around to Brianna Losi. Skate! Losi needed to skate that puck out. Tried to pass it to Curry, and it gets turned over. Shuey with a short pass to Lacey. And Taylor Ames is going to get a body check. Yeah. So that is a Rome penalty on number 12, Taylor Ames. 2-minute minor for a body checking. Number 12, 2 minutes, body check. Time of that minor penalty, 4:34 of the second period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Grabbing that puck off the faceoff. Rome sending this all the way back. Kleinhans picks this puck up, skates this behind her net from the trapezoid. Takes a look to figure out where Tegan's going. Passes this to Estelle. Estelle passes it to Alyssa Lascelles, it looked like. Snapping back. Gets this puck over to Dadson. Dadson moves this into the corner. Loses this puck momentarily. Comes around. Tries passing this out. This puck gets cleared by Rome. Kleinhans is going to chase that down. Estelle tried to knock that down out of the air unsuccessfully, though. Kleinhans passes up to Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio is in her zone, curls around, passes this up, and it ends up going right to Olivia True. Olivia not able to get this into the offensive end, but Estelle picks this off in the neutral zone. Estelle in centering pass, and there's nobody there. With the extra attack, do you think we figure out a way to put one in the slot? Puck gets cleared by Rome. Kleinhans going back. Marin Kemp snaps this puck up to Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio sends this off the boards for Stappenbach. Stappenbach puts this puck into the corner. She's going to skate after it. So is Josie Goodenough. Goodenough gets this first, gets it away from Stappenbach, keeps it away from Dadson, sends it by Dan-Dalin, but Lucy Sykes holds that puck in, fires this back in deep. Stappenbach picks it up behind the net. Passes up to Gianvecchio at the point. Gianvecchio to Lucy is a missed pass. Stolen by Mia Cry. Mia, tripped by Sykes. And there was nobody between Mia and the goal, and her intent was to shoot. This could be a penalty shot, but it's not going to be. You rarely see that. Lucy Sykes is going to go to the penalty box. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty on number 8, Lucy Sykes, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 8, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 6:07 of the second period. Now, you may be thinking that there's no way that could have been a penalty shot because Mia Cry was not in a shooting motion. Well, if you check out the rules, you do not need to be in a shooting motion. You just need to have no defenders between you and the goal when the penalty is assessed. And if your intent was going to be to take a shot, you could have a penalty shot awarded to you. Again, at the discretion of the official. So, Rome would have an argument there if they wanted to. Tegan Hogan on the far side has that puck poked away, held in by Josie Goodenough. Goodenough feeds this into Hogan. Hogan centering pass, held back behind the net by Marin Kemp, trying to wrap around, and she's not able to catch up to that puck. Coming in is Olivia True. Now Liana Harding. Liana forced behind the net by Mertz, Mertz comes away with this puck. Mertz fires this puck up. Olivia True is not going to be able to catch up to it. It's going to get played by Jillian King. Taylor Ames feeds this puck over to Abigail Narrow Price. Narrow Price touches it. It goes down, not going to have enough to make it for the icing. Shuey grabs this puck and passes it to Abigail Narrow Price. She needed to look before she flung that puck, and she would have seen that she had plenty of time and space to skate that puck. 1T gets blocked by Kleinhans. Nice job. Shuey wrapped up with Alyssa Lascelles in the corner. Coming away with that puck is Abigail Narrow Price. 15 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Taylor Ames, top of the slot shot. Save Marin Kemp. And she reaches out, not able to cover it. Wraparound attempt. The puck comes across, and it's missed on the near side by Abigail Nero Price. Price from the corner gives this to Mia Cry. Cry steps up. Teams are even. Centering pass to Ames. Ames not able to get that on net. Gets deflected away. Wags gets this puck out to Lacey Courier. Courier going shouldered by Taylor to move away from that puck. Nice move. Josie Goodenough skates this behind her net. There's a shot taken by Courier. Save made by Jillian King. Courier getting pushed around, trying to spark something, some sort of retaliation. Lacey, smarter than that, is just going to look that girl in the eye and say goodbye. Eight and a half minutes to go in this second period. Face-off won by Rome. They tried driving it out. Not able to. Puck gets returned. Back in. There's a shot. Save. Courier. Oh, puck bounces over Lacey's stick. Schaefer at the hash mark. Top of the circle. Trying to feed this forward. Lacey battling against Emma Blake. Puck leaks out. Emily Conway picks it up. Has that poked away by Sykes. Jumped in by Shoe. Is that Shoe or Wags? Wags. Oh, it's Lucy. Oh, my goodness. Lucy Sykes picks that puck up. Nice pass to Wags. Wags trying to protect it from Mia Cry. Mia with the puck now sends this forward. Kicked aside by Lucy Sykes. Lucy takes this puck back behind her net. Backhands this over to the side. Emily Conway there to play it for Rome. Rips this back behind the goal. Brooke Losey on the far side for Rochester. Tried passing this up for Schaefer. Not able to connect with her, though. And this puck gets returned back into the Rochester end. Centering pass by Hogan. Knocked away by Schaefer. Schaefer over to get it. Pass this into the trapezoid for Sykes. Sykes sends this up along the boards for Wags. Wags not able to get to, or I'm sorry, Losey. I thought they changed. They did not. Losey snaps this out into the neutral zone. She's going to race ahead. Can't get to that puck before Liana Harding. Puck gets turned back, and Riley Smith picks it up. She's got Liana all over her, though. Oh, no, and coming in to help out, Tegan Hogan. Shot, save made. Marin Kemp. Rebound comes over to the side. And coming out with this puck is Vivian Kincaid. Vivian's got Dadson with her. Takes that shot and holding on to it for the save, Jillian King. Vivian Kincaid to take the face-off against Abigail Nero Price. A puck held in by Brianna Nolan. Shot high by Prokop. Off the glass, far side. Dadson trying to hold it in, and it is pulled out by Bryn Cruel. Picked up by Nolan, sends this forward, goes right to the Rome defense, and Dadson trying to sneak her way through. Josie Goodenough gets that puck into the neutral zone, passes it up, and it makes its way to Bryn Cruel. Now taken away by Brianna Nolan. Can't get it out. Goes off and Kincaid back into their own zone. Prokop backhands this puck up for Wags. Wags takes this through, gets it around Harper Nappy. Puck gets turned over, though, to the far side. Nappy snaps that puck into the Rochester end. June's going to go after it and pick this puck up in the trapezoid. Trying to settle it down so it's flat. Fires it up for Kincaid. Vivian catches this puck, moves to the middle to avoid Emily Conway. Conway regroups. Puck makes its way to Dadson. Dadson to Kincaid shot, and that gets deflected away. Goes harmlessly behind the Rome goal. Here's Taylor Ames skating her way up from defense into the offensive end. Centering pass blocked by Schufeld. Ames sends this in deep. Vivian Kincaid back to pick that puck up. Looking for somebody to pass to. It's okay to skate. Pass this. Nice pass to Wags. Spreads that needle. Wags has got one player to get around. Can't do it. Puck taken away by Emily Conway. Here comes Stella Duffy, punting her way through the middle. Duffy, wide right, shot bounces, sticked aside by Jillian King. Rebound collected by Emma Blake. Blake tried passing this to Abigail Nero Price. She missed that puck, but it finds its way over to Bryn Cruel. I'm sorry, not Bryn, that's Tegan Hogan. She puts a shot on net, save made by Marin Kemp. Excuse me. Dallin lined up for the faceoff against Alyssa Lascelles. Dallin pushes puck forward. Lascelles takes possession, gives it to Josie Goodenough. Rome able to hold that in on the blue line. Nice job. Puck played up to the hash mark. Battle along the boards there. Josie Goodenough involved. She falls down. Kleinhans falls down. Taking that puck, Alyssa Lascelles. That goes on. That save made. Rebound grabbed by Tegan Hogan. Shot is taken away by Riley Smith. Nice defense by Riley. Feeds this puck forward for Gian Vecchio. She loses it. Dallin can't get it. Tegan Hogan coming back with the shot. Marin Kemp with the save. Marin Kemp coming up big, as usual, for these Rochester Junior Americans. The girls can't rely on Marin to keep them in every game. Olivia True swaps at that puck. Hand pass by who? I couldn't tell whose hand or whose stick touched that. Looks like it was a hand pass by Rome. Face off in the neutral zone by the big V. Kelsey Schaefer drives that puck forward. Goes to Olivia True. She sends this back up. Where's that puck? Schaefer sends this in, snapping back, going after it. First one to it, though. Taylor Ames cuts that puck off in the trapezoid. Carroll coming up. Schaefer steals that puck away. Trying to feed that puck in. Mertz is wrapped up behind, loses that puck. Coming away with it is Taylor Ames. Now Schaefer steals it and fires it back in deep. Olivia True is going to go back behind the net instead of trapezoid. Takes that puck, passes it up. It goes right to June Prokop. Prokop, D to D, pass to Brianna Nolan. Nolan backhands this into the corner. Rome there, though, trying to play that puck out. Held in. Now going back to get it. Abigail Narrow Price passes this to Olivia True. True sends this behind the goal to Bryn Poole. Stepping up, June Prokop gives this to Mertz. Mertz trying to get this away from Olivia. And that puck is grabbed by Abigail Narrow Price and iced. Iced by Price. Sounds like it should be significant, but it's not. 2:39 to go in the second period. 1-0 Rome lead over the Rochester Junior Americans. I'm going to say Kincaid's going to try to shoot this off the face-off. See? Look at that. Things I know. Who knew I knew? Courier battling in the corner for that puck. Makes the player fall down. Nice stick lift there, but driving through is Emma Blake. Vivian Kincaid picks this puck up. Passes back to Brooke Losi. Losi feeds this. I'm sorry. She passed it back to Lucy Sykes. Lucy fed it up to Brooke. Brooke missed it. That's an icing. Sorry, I'll tell you about what happened in the game a minute ago. A little behind Sunday morning. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the second period. 1-0 Rome lead. Face-off goes back to the corner. Lucy Sykes. Nope. Vivian Kincaid off the boards for Lucy. Lucy sends this up for Brooke. Brooke trying to get this out past Josie Goodenough. Josie holding her place there. Vivian Kincaid coming over to help out. Leaks out. Wags couldn't get to it. Wags spearing at that puck. Now it goes in deep. Emily Conway. Oh, no, not Emily. That's Mia Cry goes down trying to play on that puck. Schufelt plays this up for somebody. Now Shuey feeds this out to Losi. Losi pulls this puck back and loses it. Bringing it in Tegan Hogan, but bringing it back out is Lexi Schufeld. Schufeld passes this forward. Kincaid taps this into the offensive end. She's going to watch Josie Goodenough play that puck around, who feeds this over to Liana. Liana gives it to Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles loses it. Nope, now it comes back to Alyssa. Alyssa going in. She's just got Shuey in front of her. Losi tries to back check and does. Nice back checking by Brooke. Centering pass knocked away by Marin Kemp, and it goes right to Vivian Kincaid. Vivian skates up and that puck gives it to Courier, who tries to give it to Losi, and they turn that puck over. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Lexi Schufeld kicks this puck over to the wall. Now tries sending it forward for Kincaid. Liana Harding over there as well. Courier going back to help out in defensive position. Courier getting shouldered into the boards by Abigail Nero-Price. Nice forechecking by Abigail. Shuey sends that in the air to the corner. Brooke Losi picks it up. Got Vivian up ahead. Tries passing it to her, but Taylor Ames steps up and steals the puck for a shot. Nice save, Marin Kemp. 32.6 seconds to go in the second period. Still a one-goal game. Rochester trying to find a way to come back and bury one for themselves. Dan-Dalin taking the face-off, pulls this puck back for Riley Smith. Smith sends it up along the boards to the point. Now leaks its way into the neutral zone as Taylor Ames was not able to play that, and Rome is offside. And the officials are talked into a center ice face-off. Coach Schufeld tried to get him to send it all the way down. They compromised. Dalin with the face-off, wins it, gets it to Wags. Wags moving forward with this puck at the hash mark, forcing to go to centering pass. Nobody there for it. Kleinhans fires that in. It goes into the corner. Dalin grabs that puck. Bottom of the circle, shot off the side of the net. Drops down. Rome has it. Abigail Nero-Price looking for it. And that's the end of the second period. At the end of 2 periods of play, it's still 1-0 in favor of Rome. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and I'll be back in a minute.
Good job.
Thank you. Winning that puck off the face-off. Rome in black, the visiting team going from right to left. Olivia True, shot, save, rebound. Centering goes over to the far side. Wags over to pick it up. Wags trying to feed this to Dalin, not able to get it to her. That puck is broken up by Josie Goodenough. Allen come over, trying to finish that play. Olivia True turns it back in and pushes Estelle down to the ground. Kleinhahn sends this around to Shuey. I'm sorry, not Smith. Oh, my goodness. Riley's like 3 times taller than Lexi. Oh, Wags touched that puck, trying to drive it out. Got stopped by Alyssa Lascelles. Let's zoom in a little here, huh? Yeah, watching the game at 0.5. Nobody wants to do that. Do you? Yeah. Dadson. Oh, hooked up by Alyssa Lascelles. No call on that. Oh, shot. Whoa, wide right. Loose puck in top. Schaefer coming in, able to get that puck away from Liana Harding at least. Olivia True trying to play that puck out. No, it's not Olivia. It's Sophia Renzi. Renzi sends this back the other way. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Brianna Nolan over to pick this up. Has Wags to her right. She steps up forward to avoid Tegan Hogan. Sends this puck in. It gets turned over. Rome jumps this puck in. Hogan drives this puck into the corner and goes after it. Tegan looking for somebody. Sends this back behind the net. Nolan there to grab it. Tegan's going off for a line change. Schaefer sends that puck across. Hits Wags. Wags couldn't catch that puck softly. Gets turned over. Rome sends that puck in deep. June Prokop with that puck. Avoids. Bryn Cruel sends this puck back behind the net. For Nolan. Nolan sends this up along the boards, and I don't know what's happening. Nolan back to get this puck in the corner. Coming over to help out Kelsey Schaefer. Puck knocked away by Rome. Now June Prokop has this over at the far corner. Mary McCauley over to get it as well. Picked up by Schaefer. Passed up to Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio. Now Prokop off the glass, able to get that past Josie Goodenough. Off the bench, though, is Taylor. Not Taylor, that's Emma Blake. Emma moving in with this puck. Emma going for a wraparound. Not able to curl it all the way. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Emily Conway passes it back to Taylor Ames to try to save some time. Taylor Ames passes forward. It gets missed. Shuey grabs his puck. It's stolen by Emma Blake. It's a 2-on-0. Blake over to Conway. Save Marin Kemp. Here comes Vivian Kincaid. Gets that around Taylor Ames, but it's picked up by Sophia Renzi. Renzi fires this back up for Taylor. Taylor skates this out into the neutral zone. Runs into Stella Duffy. Turns second attempt. Sends this puck in deep. Lucy Sykes back to get it in the trapezoid. 13.5 minutes to go in this game. Sykes comes back on the near side. Feeds this to Duffy. Duffy 1-tees to Kincaid. That's slapped back in by Rome. While they try to check up, Sykes fires this puck forward. Gianvecchio didn't see that puck coming to her. Sykes trying to hold that puck in. Losi comes in behind her, sends this puck towards the slot. Knocked away by Rome. That got touched by Tegan Hogan on the wrong side of the center line. That's not going to have enough for the icing. Losi's got to hustle back to get that puck. Sends this around near side for... Oh, no, that's Losi. Oh, there's Sykes over there. Courier off the boards into the neutral zone. Kincaid reaches back, gets his puck, moves it forward. Taken away by Rome. Rome at center ice trying to move this up, and with it, that's Tegan Hogan. Loses this into the corner. Tegan goes down. Courier sends this up along the boards. Brooke Losi there at the hash mark. Fires this up towards the point position. Losi with it. Passes to Vivian. Vivian over into the offensive end. Stops at the hash mark. Passes back to Lacey. Lacey trying to drive that puck forward. Immediately stops. Throws Tegan Hogan down to the ice. And that puck is cleared by Rome, and that's going to be an icing. 12-12 to go in the third period. 1-0. Rome with the lead. Oh, yeah. You want one with that? Sure. Does that work? Try it first. Or take this one in your choice. Rome controlling that faceoff. Sends this puck down into the neutral zone. Smith gets this puck up for Stappenbach, who fires this over to Mertz. Mertz in, shot, kick save, rebound! Stepping it! Whoa! What a play! That's just what the doctor ordered. Rochester Junior Americans game-tying goal scored by number 27, Callie Stappenbach. And if I remember correctly, assisted by number 11, I just forgot her name, Emily Mertz. 27 from 11, time of the Rochester Junior Americans' first goal. 5:10 of the third period. And Dan-Dalin trying to take the lead on that one. Not able to stuff that puck past Jillian King. Dan-Dalin again for the face-off. Puck comes back. Smith moves this forward, goes into the slot, pushing it away. Blake. Blake takes this up into the neutral zone. Blake against Kleinhans. Kleinhans forces her to the corner and blocks that centering pass. Drops her stick. There's a centering pass. Misses everybody. Comes out high. Josie Goodenough catches it at the circle. Shot blocked by Stappenbach. Goodenough again. Goodenough cuts around. Stappenbach all over her. Coming in is Dan-Dalin. Pulls this puck towards the middle. Skates this up for Mertz. Dan-Dalin skates up with this. Over the blue line. On her strong side. Moves to the middle. Has this puck knocked away. And Rome's coming back. Emma Blake fires this forward, goes to Lucy Sykes. Sykes turns this back into the neutral zone. Mertz there. Mertz flings this ahead. Oh, I wish he would have skated it. Puck comes back to Nolan. Catches it, then turns this puck over to Tegan Hogan. Hogan turns it over to Prokop. Prokop turns it over. Backhand shot. Save, Marin Kemp. Loose puck, Schaefer. Backhands this up along the boards. Wags battling for it over there. Prokop as well. Schaefer comes back to her. Schaefer fires this around near side for Nolan. Puck taken by Alyssa Lascelles of Rome. Lascelles in the trapezoid. Centering pass blocked by Nolan. Good job back in the trapezoid. Schaefer over to help out. Sends us to the corner. Tegan Hogan there. Gives us back to Lascelles. Centering pass. Back to Hogan. Shot saved by Marin Kemp. Rebound goes into the corner. Alyssa Lascelles after. And we've got a slashing. And Rochester Junior Americans penalties on number 3. Catherine Wagner. Wags. 2-minute minor for slashing. Time of the minor penalty, 6:54 of the third period. It's a Grizzly power play in this 1-1 game. Rome holding that puck in deep. Now comes up high. Josie Goodenough trying to take this to the middle. Now she's back at the point position. Feeds this puck forward for Emma Blake. Blake sends this out to the top of the slot. And Olivia True not able to connect on that. Puck sent back behind the goal. Loose puck. Marin Kemp got a piece of it. Goes back behind. Shuey picks this puck up. Skate! Goodenough pulls that puck in. Sends it back in deep. Shuey's got Emma Blake on her. Mia Cry coming in, trying to pull that puck. That puck makes its way. Isabel Dodson. And Dadson fires this down. Olivia True back to pick it up. Gian Vecchio trying to keep her honest. True passes up to Mia Cry. Mia tried passing it over, and that got intercepted by Duffy, but Duffy couldn't keep it. Goes to Olivia True. True shot blocked by Sykes. Lucy takes it behind her net. Snaps this up off the boards. It gets by Olivia True. No cherry pickers there for the shorthanded Rochester Junior Americans. Here comes Taylor Ames through the middle of the ice. Over the blue line. Drop pass for Abigail Nero-Price. Top of the slot shot. And she throws down Taylor Ames, who is in her way. Good job, Marin Kemp. Goalies can do anything. Josie Goodenough Passes this up. Lucy Sykes throws Abigail Narrow-Price down to the ice and then goes back and picks the puck up. Lucy skating up with it. 19 seconds to go in this PK. Fires this puck all the way down the length of the ice. Brooke Losey going in after it, as is Taylor Ames. Losey stops at the crease. Taylor goes to the far side, sends this puck up into the neutral zone. It's grabbed there by Shu. He turns it back, goes right to Taylor. Taylor across, hits the body of Emily Conway. Conway sends this puck in deep the Rochester zone. Shuey back to get it. Stops short of Tegan Hogan. Hogan able to wrap her up. Puck leaks to the corner. Emma Blake sends this up. Olivia True with the clapper, and she almost broke her stick. Marin Kemp covers that puck up as it finds its way into the crease. 7 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in this 1-1 game here at the Rochester Ice Center, rink number 3, home of the St. John Fisher Cardinals. Face-off won by Rome. Sophia Renzi puts this in behind the goal. Riley Smith sends this tried to send around for Mertz. Weird bounce off the board. Gets cleared out. Sophia Renzi there puts this back into the Rochester zone. Now pass out, stepping back, got a piece of it. Vivian Kincaid carries this up into the offensive zone. Kincaid into the corner, curling around, centering pass goes off the side of the net, back to Kincaid. Vivian turns, centering pass again, and coming back, trying to get it. Callie stepping back, able to get to the top of the point. Mertz, Kincaid, no! Forced into the corner by Emily Conway. That shot taken by Smith doesn't make it very far. Comes out into the neutral zone. Harper Nappy sends this across the neutral zone. Snapping back, tries turning it back. Caught by Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles tries moving this forward. Caught by Vivian Kincaid. Vivian Kincaid taking a moment. Get resituated. Nice short pass to Callie Stappenback. Stappenback with the shot. Oh, wide right. Goes into the corner. Mertz over there. Emily gives this to Kincaid. Kincaid centering pass. And Stappenback couldn't get free. Prokop shot! That's a bottle popper! And a go-ahead goal by Prokop! June! Good to see you so soon! Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 17, June Prokop. Assisted by number 27, Callie Stappenback. From 23, Vivian Kincaid. 17 from 27 from 23. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans. Go-ahead goal. 10-20. That shot hit the bar and came out. That shot blocked. Backhanded, though, caught by Emily Conway. Conway going for the wraparound, and it's cleared out of the crease by Abigail Kleinhans. Held in by Olivia True. Kick save. Marin Kemp. Puck goes to the corner. Emily Conway there sends this up against the side of the net. Estelle Dallin picks this puck up, fires it up. Held in by Olivia True. True sends this in deep, gets by Nolan. Emily Conway in the trap, puts this out in front. Save Kemp. Loose puck. And it's finally grabbed by Wags. Wags has Dadson. No, feeds this forward. And it goes instead to Tegan Hogan. Josie Goodenough. And Josie fires this back into the Rome end. This puck gets cleared, comes all the way down. No icing, waved off, I guess, to touch somebody. I didn't realize that. Taylor Ames collects it, and she comes up to apply pressure into the neutral zone. Ames hits the center line, sends this forward. It's grabbed by Lucy Sykes. Sykes feeds Duffy. Duffy, one touch over to Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio skating in, centering, pass to nobody. Here comes Rome back the other way. Sykes steals this in the neutral zone, feeds this up to Gianvecchio. Gianvecchio waits for that puck, passes it across. Duffy catches it off the board. Shot, save made, Jillian King. Rebound comes out to Sykes. Sykes, shot, blocker save, Jillian King. Gianvecchio gets this off the boards, fires this towards the net. Stopped by Alyssa Lascelles. Lascelles feeds this up, and Rome's able to clear this out into the neutral zone. Sykes grabs this puck, and Lucy fires this in, goes deep. Sophia Renzi chases it down in the far corner, snaps this off the boards. Emma Blake trying to get it out, held in by Schaefer. Schaefer feeds this in deep. Nobody back there except for Sophia Renzi. Renzi passes this puck around, caught by Sykes, sends this back into the corner. Taylor Ames has it, puts this to the far corner for Renzi. Gianvecchio coasts her way over to get that puck and gets a piece of it. Emma Blake back there takes this puck away. Emma feeds this over to Liana Harding, who passes this forward and goes off for a line change. Tegan Hogan takes this over to the side, loses this puck as it's taken away by Vivian Kincaid. Kincaid moving up with this puck, gives this to Losi. Losi, one touch back to Kincaid. Kincaid led herself just a little too far, and Olivia True took that puck away and passed it up to her offense. Oh, that's an offside as Emma Blake dances that puck along the blue line like she's at practice. You can't do that. That's an offside. Vivian Kincaid coming in for the faceoff for Rochester, trying to push this puck forward, and forward it goes. Right to Josie Goodenough, who passes the puck to True, fires this in. Shot taken to Abigail Narrow Price, and a glove save by Maren Kemp. 3:39 to go in this 2-1 game that Rochester is leading. Vivian Kincaid for the faceoff sends this over to the boards. Emily Conway there plays this back to the point for True. True back to Kincaid. Back to True. Shot, save. Rebound loose. Comes up high, and Kincaid trying to get it out. Riley Smith sends this along the boards. Stricklosi sends this forward. Goes off of Lacey stick and back out into the neutral zone. Coming back the other way, Harper Nappy with this puck. Nappy into the offensive zone, passes into the middle. Losi steals it and sends it into the corner. Losi trying to pass this up to Dallin. Dallin goes out towards the middle of the ice to protect when that leaks out, and she let it go to Nola. I guess Brianna must have called for it. Nolan sends this around for Losi. Losi skates up with it, held in by Taylor Ames. Losi able to get it by Taylor now. Gets stopped. Nolan chasing after the puck. He got knocked off her stick. The 1-2 by Lacey Courier misses. Abigail Narrow Price sends this up. That, again, is too many Rochesterians on the ice. Twice they got away with that. Prokop in deep at the corner. Stop short, looking for a wraparound or send. She got Mertz in there, but not feeding it to her. Snapping back. Oh, misses that puck. Coming out, Emma Blake. Emma Blake's got Prokop all over her. Gets it puck around Nolan. Shot, save. Another shot, and it dances out in front. Picked up on the far side. Snapping back to Dallin. Dallin sends it into the neutral zone, and Dallin gets checked by Olivia True. There's Stella getting up. She's going to be okay. I think she started laughing. So that is a Rome Grizzlies penalty. I believe that is number 36, Olivia True, 2-minute minor for a body check or body contact, whatever. Number 36, 2 minutes. Time of the minor penalty is 14:58 of the third period. Rochester finishing this game off pretty much on a power play. They can try to score a quick goal or try to hold this puck and burn the 2 minutes. Schaefer shot low. Oh, I got knocked away in front. Gianvecchio chasing after Emily Conway. Still there. Shot on net. Save Maren Kemp. Emily Conway being hooked all the way. Able to get that shot off. Gianvecchio Loses that face-off. Rome sends this in. Misses Tegan Hogan. Hogan in on the backboards in the trapezoid, battling, trying to center that puck, taken away by Schaefer. Stappenback waited for that puck, sent it across the ice. Rome regains possession momentarily. Now Dadson has it. Isabella moving in, goes in, drops his puck back for Stappenback. Stappenback takes us towards the middle. I think that was a centering pass to Schaefer, but she missed her by about 18 inches. Rome not able to clear that out. Emma Blake going after it. She's going to skate this puck up. And the pass to Mia Cry, picked off by Lucy Sykes. Lucy in, top of the slot, shot, save, Jillian King. Final minute of play, 51 seconds remaining in this game. Coach Zizzo wants to get some explanation from the official about something. Estelle Dallin lining up for the faceoff against, I think, Tegan Hogan. Puck comes back to Sykes, winds up shot, goes off the leg of Alyssa Lascelles. That's who she was lined up against. That's who took the faceoff for Rome. Loose puck in the corner. Sykes steps up at the hash mark, takes this into the corner, loses possession of that puck. Dallin drops back to the point position, and that is Liana. No, not Liana. Bryn Pruill sends that around. No, it is Liana. Oh, my goodness. Sent that around Estelle. Estelle catches up to that puck. That goes off of Alyssa Lascelles' skate into the neutral zone. Turned back by Tegan Hogan. Sticked it to the corner by Marin Kemp. Going in after it is Lucy Sykes. Sykes takes this puck into a trapezoid. Now cuts back. Gives this to Estelle. 12 seconds to go. Estelle gets this up in the neutral zone to Stella Duffy. Duffy over the blue line. Winds up. Shot. Blocker. Save. Jillian King. Rebound in the corner by Emily Mertz. Sends this behind the net for Losi. And that'll do it. After a long weekend of hockey, Rochester Junior Americans come away with a victory as they defeat the Rome Grizzlies by a score of 2-1 in this Sunday game. You check out Jeff King's feed off of his Facebook page, you can see the Rome Grizzlies play the Rochester Edge this afternoon. As for the Rochester Junior Americans, you're just going to have to wait because we're going home. Shout out again to my sponsors. I mentioned them before. Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Top Notch Roofing CNY, Glory Construction and Development, Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, Divots Restaurant and Bar, Bar and Grill. Divots Restaurant, whatever. Divots is awesome. You should go there. From the Rochester Ice Center, rink number 3. Again, a 2-1 victory for the Rochester Junior Americans as they defeat the Rome Grizzlies. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day.